For sure, for sure. Now we rockin', baby. It's all service, no wings over here. Aye, hello, oh, wait, look. 5 pound, break it down, hit the town, stretch. I'm in the gym, doing 2 a day. You know I gotta flex. Took a loss, dirt rolls, but I'm back now. Drop 50, now my trap look like a bounce house. 5 pound, break it down, hit the town, stretch. I'm in the gym, doing 2 a day. You know I gotta flex. Took a loss, dirt rolls, but I'm back now.
What up?
Drop 50,
Yeah.
House. Know that I came here alone, but I'm leaving with one.
That's that Derrick Rose, yo. That's that A-game. Hey, what up, Talk About T in the building? Let's get you on here early, yo. Black Men in Music. What up? Let's see who's on here. Let's see. What up, David? Yeah. Adam, what up, bro? Talk About T. What up, Fancy? Your favorite mom in the building. What up? About to get this day started. Let's get this night started. That's that Derrick Rose. What up, bro?
What up?
Let me get this sound effects. Hold on. I'm having technical difficulties already. We bopping. What up, bro? Welcome, man. Everybody, welcome to Black Culture to Breakdown, everybody. This is a special episode called Black Men in Music, and we got my brother Travis on the line. What up, everybody tuning in? I see. What up?
Yes.
And Travis is going to talk about basically what we got going on today on Black Culture. It's a special episode, executive produced by your boy Travis. Clap it up for him. All right, so Travis, talk to the people and let them know what's going on today.
So what's up, y'all? In case y'all don't know who I am, I'm Travis. Like Jersey said, I'm the executive producer, and I cast, pretty much the show and everything. What we got going on is Black Men in Music. You know what I'm saying? I think we should highlight, Black Men in Music is Black History Month.
Yes.
So what's up? We got to do it. And so we took, it was hard to cast because I know a lot of people in the music industry, believe it or not. So I was like, these are some people that I think is upcoming and in the industry, and they know what they're doing and they on the rise. So I think y'all should definitely stay tuned, listen to their music, follow them, and stay in touch for real.
And for everybody that's tuning in, y'all know how I do. I keep it real. So Travis, we got to make sure that this is what up, Squats and Splits. What up?
Yes.
We got to make sure that everybody coming on here is quality. We got to make sure that they bring in the dope
For sure.
Culture forward, right? So I'm actually hyped to hear what it is, but I'm gonna keep it all the way G. And then at the end of the conversation, or the end of the episode, we're gonna get you back on here and do like a little recap. Cool?
Bet y'all stay tuned and listen to these people because they gonna play some hot stuff.
All right, Travis. Oh,
My phone.
Okay.
All
All
right,
right,
I see
we're gonna see you in a little bit. All right, bro. All right, Travis, everybody. So first, click the X. You want to click the X? The X.
Oh.
Yes.
There we go. Talk by T, everybody. Make sure y'all go follow him. He's casted and he definitely executive produced this whole episode. So we about to get into it. Let's get A-Game in the building. That's who we actually just got that track. A-Game, you on here? Let's get into it. What's up if y'all tuning in? Make sure you're hitting the arrow and you're sharing this out with everybody. About to get into it. What up, bro?
Okay, the call. Okay, I'll see y'all.
All right, that's what we saying, bro. You calling in. What up? Welcome to Black Culture.
I rocks with that. What's poppin', man? How you doing?
Nothing much. So we was walking out to. I know you're on Instagram right now because you're having difficulties. But tell the people who you are.
My name A-Game. My Instagram is A-Game STL. Hip hop artist. Really, but all around hustling for real. I'm involved in a little bit of everything. We actually opening up a store in St. Louis for the merch. This is like one of the pieces that we got. We got all kind of merchandise. I'm heavy into the stocks. Before this, I just got off a Zoom call where we, you know, kind of on board and just teaching people options trading and swing trades, all that shit with the stocks. So yeah, again, artist first, but I'm an all around hustler, so I do a little bit of everything.
That's what it's about, bro. Yes. That's how millennials gotta know how to make more than one hustle. That's 100% fact. But today we're talking about black men in music, and we want to talk about what your contribution in music be. But let's talk about this track, Derrick Rose, real quick, because I feel like this is a bop, bro. Like it's a whole bop out to it, and I thought it was flawed. Just the way that you actually play a little bit real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
You're gonna vibe.
Got one to me, throw my number in cheap. By pound, break it down, hit the town, stretch. I'm in the town, do it to a day.
Throw them fire emojis, you already know. Throw them fire emojis.
Breaking up my trap like a bounce house. By pound, break it down, hit the town, stretch. I'm in the gym, do it to a day. You know I gotta flex. Break it down, know I gotta flex. Everything big like Tex.
That's Dax right there.
You know I'm gang, that's on that.
Hey, that's fire. Nah, this is fire. Nah, they bangs with it. The audience is going crazy right now. They bangs.
I wish I could see this shit, man. I'm so mad.
Oh,
man.
you can't see it?
Bro.
Oh, let me read it to you then, bro. Come on. David is saying, let's go. Fire emojis from Khalil. Talk by T said, I'm in the gym going day 2. Fire emojis, squats and splits, fire emojis. They saying flex. Man, they're going crazy in the comments. They definitely going crazy in the comments. And that was definitely a bop. Talk to us about Derrick Rose, man.
You know, if you don't know about Derrick Rose, you know, he had the injury. It was inspired by that injury, you know what I'm saying? He took that loss, and then he had that big 50-point game. That's why in the hook it said, you know, drop 50, now my trap look like a bounce house, because he had that 50-point game where niggas knew like, oh yeah, I'm back. You know what I'm saying? I'm back. And I feel like, you know, obviously the record is super is up tempo, but like a lot of my music is very motivating. I want you to, you know, listen to me when you're getting after it. You know what I'm saying? I want you to listen to me when you hustling, when you need some extra motivation. You need that, you know what I'm saying? That you need that coffee in your eardrum. You know what I'm saying? You need that. So that's what it is.
That's this. How do you feel like your music is gonna change or influence the culture? How do you feel like it's gonna move the culture?
Just because I personify, you know, a hustler. I think, you know, a lot of people give me comparisons just in my music and my journey. But particularly just who I am to somebody like Nipsey. I'm from the north side of St. Louis. And again, I'm just big on, you know, leadership. I'm big on character development. I'm big on finance. So these are things that they start translating in my music, especially as I get better in music. They translate. Yes. They translate in that, and we need that. Obviously, you know what I'm saying? Rap is real big right now, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of different avenues, but the one thing that's constant about rap is people go to rap in particular for wisdom. You know what I'm saying? You go to rap for wisdom. And so the artists that you listen to, you end up, I ain't gonna say you be like them, but you end up, you know what I'm saying, absorbing their energy, you know what I'm saying?
Influenced by them indirectly. You influence. It's okay to be inspired, and influence, and not copy. I repeat, not copy anybody, but you can be influenced. All right.
Yes. Heavily. So I definitely think, again, like I got a record. It ain't gonna come out for a while, but I got a record called "If Rap Don't Work," where I talk about all of the things that I'm involved in, where we, like you heard in the music, that I got a very good understanding of, like, you have to be bigger than just this one thing, especially in 2021. Maybe in 1995, like, or even early 2000s, like, you could only be dedicated to that. But it's too big now. It's too many people involved. So, you know, again, the last thing I would never suggest to, like, artists in general is, like, to be that starving artist. Go get a job. You know what I'm saying? Go get some extra hustle.
Yes.
Had that, because this an expensive. If you ain't getting paid, like, thankfully, at least when the world is open, with merch we still getting paid. But when the world open, I get paid off of shows. That's my bread and butter. But everybody ain't able. You know what I'm saying? They ain't in a career to where you getting paid a few $1,000s to hit a stage. So it's an expensive hobby. So you need to have these other hustles. And in my music, you can tell, like, okay, yeah, he on a bunch of different things, you know what I'm saying? It's not limited to just rapping. Any rapper that's lying to you and making it seem like, you know, it's just rap, you know what I'm saying? You might want to cut that shit off, because it's not just rap.
Yes. That's 100% fact. Well, bro, man, let's hear some music, man. I feel like you dropped a lot of gems. But I want to hear what you got for the peoples, and let the peoples hear some music. And then we definitely chop it up right after that. What do you got for us?
Ooh, that's a bet. I am. Give me a second. It's loading up right now. I'm gonna play my newest. I'm gonna intro it while this loading. It's my newest single. It's called Inhale. One thing. Inhale.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a vibe. I think it almost got like a Erykah Badu.
Okay.
I don't know what rapper to say, but I'm gonna just say Erykah Badu. The first line in it is, "I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit."
Okay.
The first line in it is real smooth. My guy Eyes, created by Eyes. He did a lot of the background vocals. It's produced by Blue Magic Beat Company. And then my boy Rosati, I had him. He do a guitar solo at the end of it. So we really just making sure I'm diverse, keeping it fresh, and not, again, limiting myself to anything in particular. Again, I'm just waiting. I told y'all I'm doing things different, so I'm waiting on this one to download. But yeah, man,
Spotify?
Yeah. You look up.
I could pull it up. Let me see if I can pull it up. What's it called?
Inhale. So just put in A Game STL and then Inhale. INHALE. Spelled normally.
Let me see. So all right. Let me see if we can try to get this.
Yeah.
No.
But yeah, man, IG did me dirty, man. I was trying to figure out how to DM all of my followers, and they was like, "Oh, you might be a robot," and lock me down.
Not coming up. It's not coming up.
Again, AGAMESTL space Inhale INHALE.
What comes up when I put in your Spotify? What comes up is the oh, I got it. Inhale.
I'm an artist, and I'm sensitive about my shit. She said, "What am I supposed to do? God, I wanna get close to you." She said, "Inhale, inhale." Heavenly Father, Mother Earth, mud and dirt was our turf, but we made it work. They thought we blew up overnight like soldiers in the freezer. Nah, we just work overtime. I roll with the overachieving hold the ego like we hold on the smoke. Don't let go, don't let go. But if you lose,
Yo, drop some fire emojis. This is straight fire, yo. Come on, show it some love.
What am I supposed to do? God, I wanna get close to you. She said, inhale, inhale. She said, baby.
Nah, bruh, that is straight fire.
Just dropped Friday. Just dropped the visual for it. That's on YouTube. Again, all my platforms the same. A Game STL. Shout out to Jasmine Sweets. She was a modeling a video. Shout out to Missing Scene. She shot the video. But yeah, man, it's a vibe. It's super vibed out. Like,
nah, it's definitely a vibe, man.
Yes.
That's a win in our book. The audience is going crazy again. Talk about two straight fires, Naomi straight fires, Royal Brown Skin. They give you fire. They ask you that question, bro. Before I got the next one on here, when is the album coming?
March 29th. And I got some shit on there. If anybody familiar with Molly Music, I got a song with Molly Music. I got a song with Valley called Antics that's on there. A lot of solid production. I got a beat from Rio on there. We got Rio beats on there. My boy Trey on there, just getting good. It's called Global Warming. And it's just a precursor to what the year gonna be. I'm about to set some shit on fire. I'm about to set shit on fire this year. So we're looking out for that. March 29th, we dropping. Until then, I'm gonna just be dropping song after song. So even though my account locked, just you can go to A Game STL. That's my Instagram. They got
Tell you this, bro. They showed up for you. They showed up for you, man. You know your Instagram is locked on here right now.
Yes.
Tonight.
I appreciate it.
Now,
I like what y'all doing too, man. I like the setup. I like the sound effects, man. I like that. Like this was good. This was good. Like, y'all obviously thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a production. It ain't like just let's get on live today.
Well, this is a real show. This is Black Culture, the Breakdown. Okay.
Yeah, talk to him.
This is episode 5, Black Men in Music. Just so you know, I've had a lot of people on the show, like JC from Hollywood on Live. I've had, Raheem Bond, which I love, King. I've had, Melba Moore, which is an R&B legend. Ely from just to name a few people. So, you in the company on here, bro. So keep going, man.
That's what it do, man. Y'all keep rocking.
Appreciate you for coming on here, bro, and I appreciate you for showing love. We'll definitely have you back on here so we can get the update when the album drops.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Y'all be safe, man. Appreciate you.
All right, man. We'll talk soon, bro.
Yeah.
So now, clap it up, everybody, for A Game. All right, so we're going to definitely get this conversation going, and we're going to get the next person on here, which is the real Mark Q. Real Mark Q, are you on here, bro? Let's call in. And let's get you on here. Listen, A Game was super dope. But let's get my crew on here. What up, bro?
What's poppin'?
Welcome to the show, man.
I'm happy to be on here.
Happy to have you on here, man. So welcome to Black Culture, the Breakdown. So tell the people who you are and what you do, man.
All right. Well, I'm Mark Q. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. And I'm an R&B singer that's upcoming.
Okay, an R&B singer that's upcoming. All right, so let's clap it up for Mark Q, everybody. All right, listen, we definitely talking about black men in music, and I want to know what your contribution to music is. What is your contribution?
Basically, a lot of people don't do feel-good music no more, I would say.
Okay, that's a fact.
Yes.
I basically let my music speak for itself, but that's what my target is, feel good. Basically having you bobbing your head to something you wouldn't even know you're bobbing your head to. You know what I'm saying?
Got you, most definitely. Definitely.
Yeah.
All right, so, man, before we even get into a conversation, let's get into some music. Do you got your setup that you could play some music real quick?
Yeah, I got you.
Man, let's get comments is definitely already moving. Everybody saying, hey, they saying what up. They saying
shout out to Travis, by the way. My boy.
Definitely. Shout out to Travis, everybody.
Yes, sir.
And Cassidy show today.
My dog.
Are you getting the music set up?
Yeah. All right, the first one I'm playing is called Afraid. It's on release. Yeah.
I can hear.
Louder.
Yes.
Girl, you know I'm with the foreplay. So shut up, lay down, let's get to it. Girl, you know that I don't wanna leave you lonely. Girl, I know I've been out with the homies. But wait 1 second. Look what you've done. I'm on the run. Away from your love. You got me stuck. Locked in your car. Can't get enough. I don't wanna question your intentions. There's a few things I forgot to mention. Oh, yeah. I gave you my mind up. Girl, it's feel like deja vu. I'm afraid I'll fall in love with you. Told myself this to last long.
Come
That's
on.
how y'all can get it
Oh,
that one
come
right there.
on. Come on.
Right on.
Nah. Straight fire. Feel good, but still grown, yo. Like, yo, that shit was fire. I don't even
I
usually.
appreciate that, for real.
That was a straight win.
Yes.
All right. First of all, the comments is going crazy still. All right. All I see is straight fire, David. Andrew saying
Love.
straight fire. Ray Breezy saying, hey, Royal Brown Skins clapping for you
That's
right.
love.
All
Yeah.
right. Straight love, yo. They said you up next, bro. The next Bryson Tiller. Come on, now you gonna be bigger than Bryson Tiller.
Yes.
Yeah,
All
big.
right, that, man. Just saying my song. Khalil saying straight fire. Talk about T said unreleased, y'all. All right. Talk to us about that track and when, like, just talk to us about it. Go ahead.
All right, so Afraid is basically, all right, so I start off saying waiting on me in a doorway. You've been trying to lay it on me all day. You know, that kind of, it's not too many women waiting on guys like that. You know what I mean? At least they're not talking about it. That's kind of rolling it out. It's fairy tale, but it feels good.
This is
You
good.
know what I mean?
That's
Every
lit.
guy want to come home to a woman waiting in the doorway with a rose or some shit.
And you told a story with it, bro. You had a
Yeah.
story. That's what made it dope, man. You try to definitely like a Bryson Tiller mixed with a little Usher, mixed with a.
Yeah.
You know how to dance?
Yeah, I can make it do what it do.
Oh shit! Everybody, I better stop playing. Yo, if you know how to dance, then bro, you got a career in a bag, man.
Yeah.
You got a career, man. Your music is dope. Let's hear something else.
All right, I got you. I'm gonna switch it up on you a little bit.
All right, switch it up. Let's
All
see.
right, fill away.
Tell me what you doing now. All she want is a boss, nigga. Throw it up, throw it up. It ain't tricking if you got it right. Look, the way she clapping for me make me feel away. The way she looking at me make me feel away. Drip drop, big rock. I don't do no talking, let my wrist talk. Drip talk, make them lame niggas feel away. I love it when she stick it in my back. I could tell shawty from the oh yeah, like the way she move, yeah. I might be a college from the state, might take her to the oh yeah, wetter than the booyah. She matching on my tools, yeah. Bottle, yeah, she get it from my mama, and I just wanna take her to the house. And she a body money for the drama. Gotta spend my tens, gotta take her all in. Still home, make me fall in love. Girl, tell me what you doing now. All she want is a boss, nigga. Throw it up, yeah, I'm tricking if you got it right. The way she clapping for me make me feel away. The way she looking at me make me feel away.
Bro, fire.
Yes.
Fire. Bro, you said she need a boss nigga to throw it up. Hey,
Yes,
yo, all right, listen. Man, no, you gotta look. Yo, if you ain't bossing out here, that's what she looking for. All right. So if you ain't bossing out here, get your boss up. All right.
Yes.
So, bro, talk to us about that chat, man.
Feel away. It's just basically a young nigga talking shit, but feel good in a slick way. You know what I mean?
Slick way, man. Slick way. So, like, man, you obviously got some lyricism to you. What inspires your lyrics? Like, what makes you decide to be like, I'm kind of flow this way on that beat? How do you kind of go with your flow?
Well, to be honest, I listen to a little bit of everything, so you incorporate all of that, meaning like different genres. Like I listen to country music, like dead country, or some rock or something. trap music, and you kind of combine all that. Of course, urban and all of that, but you just kind of, I don't know, if you listen to so much stuff, you can hear way beyond or well beyond just the averager. So
Yeah. Okay. So pretty much your influences is pretty much everything and tying it in and
yeah.
just taking the music up. All right. So where, before you go, where is it that you want people to know? What is it that you want people to know about your music, and how do you plan on changing the culture?
It's okay to feel good. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nothing wrong with dancing. Ain't nothing wrong with feeling good and smiling. And ain't nothing wrong with bobbing your head when you don't know you're doing that type shit.
Nothing wrong with that, man. If you ain't know, I'm a creative director. I'm a choreographer. So this is what I do for a living. I dance, bro. So ain't nothing dancing. All right, everybody?
Yes, sir. We need to link up, man.
Better go ahead and make one. It's free. All right, so, and if you get on TikTok, make sure you go ahead and dance to Homeboy's music, all right? Because music is definitely moving, and your music is something that people could vibe to for real, to feel good and rock out because it's current. You know what I'm saying? Talk about moving through old school and putting it with the new school, bro. Good job with that. Definitely. All right, man. So let the people know where they can find you and anything you want to know before you bounce.
Okay. Well, Instagram, The Real Mark Q, of course, and then on Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube, you can look up officially Mark Q on YouTube, and then Spotify and Apple Music, Mark Q, MAR-Q, and my EP, everything I put out should be on there basically. So,
all right, so you gotta go ahead and get that. The Real Mark Q, everybody, bro. Appreciate you, man. We're gonna see you soon, bro.
Appreciate you.
All right, man. Real Mark Q, everybody. So that was the Real Mark Q, man, breaking down his music on another level, bro. Talk about that feel good. Hey, hey, like, nah, for real. Nah, today's lit. Talk about T. Travis, you did an excellent job, my brother. So far, so good. Let's get the next contestant on here. Oh, no, this isn't. Somebody's calling in. Who's calling in? No. Okay, you're not a part of the show. BRB Loopy. Not taking any calls right now. No. Okay. And we're gonna move on to the next person. J.R. McKee. Are you on the live, my brother? I was dead about to take that call too, thinking that was him. Okay, that's a no. All right, but what up, bro? Let's get J.R. on here. What's up, my brother?
Yo, what's going on? You guys can hear me?
Yes, we can definitely hear you, man.
Yes, sir.
The breakdown, man.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate y'all for inviting me, man.
Of course, man. Tell the people who you are and what you do.
My name is J.R. McKee. Been in the music business for about 16 years. Mainly come from A&R background, but recently as we kind of converted to the streaming business, I've just been teaching artists how to become entrepreneurs because this shit is like really opened up for people. You have so many more artists eating now as opposed to, you know, back in the day in the music business. So mainly my last year and a half, I've just been focused on educating people on how to do that, as well as working with some of the biggest artists or turning some artists into some of the biggest artists out there.
Got you. Super dope, man. Well, let's bring that back to the top because education, Black culture, the breakdown is all about educating the people, all right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So in terms of streaming, a lot of people do not know. So I have a lot of people on this show, you know what I'm saying? In the past that's had crazy record deals, that they've had major records, Billboard hits, and they $0 from those money because they were tied into crazy contracts that they had over their streamings, over their masters, or, you know, they didn't get any credits, no writing credits, no producing credits, so you just basically just a puppet. So give people a little bit of insight on how they should go about, if they're being new to music right now, on how they should be getting into it and getting streaming done.
Well, just speaking on the contracts, I mean, that has nothing to do with streaming. Even if we were still in sales, they still wouldn't have saw that money. So it's not because we're in streaming that they're not seeing that money. They're not seeing that money because of what's in the contract, the deal that was negotiated. You know what I mean? And I mean, basically the way it works is the label spends a certain amount of money and you're supposed to recoup that money, meaning make that money back via your sales or your streams. But the way it's set up, and honestly, it's become a lot more clear. There's so much more information out there, so people aren't really accepting these type of deals anymore. But the way it was set up, you had to recoup. Like, if they spent $1 million on you, and then they made $1 million back, that doesn't mean you recouped. You have to recoup out of your percentage. So you might get 16 points. So 160,000 out of that million is recoups, not $1 million. And so until your percentage reached $1 million, they ate off of you all day. So that's the way it works. You know what I mean? But now it's just so much clearer because there's too much information out there. There's people like me pretty much giving away the game. And so now people understand, you know, even, I mean, not just myself, you have like artists like Russ, artists like Young Dolph, Yo Gotti, like you have all of these artists speaking on these 2 Chainz, speaking on the facts of how music deals should look and how you should be an entrepreneur. And that's really my thing. Is like, I'm trying to turn artists into entrepreneurs. You know what I mean? So
that's a fact, man.
yeah.
That's a big thing because a lot of times people don't want to give information, and that's really half the battle is knowing. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So first of all, Talk About T just said I'm dead. He's an artist too. All right, so we definitely gonna get into your music in a second, but I know right now we're talking about the education part.
Yeah.
But now break it down for us though with streaming, because I think people do need fundamentals of that, because maybe I'm not even so knowledgeable on it. How does it work with the streaming? How to actually see money with
money from it?
When you put a song up and you say you get 10,000 streams and you have 400 monthly listeners on Spotify. Right. What does it look like in numbers? There we go.
All right, so here you go. So I'm gonna give you the big 3, which is YouTube, Spotify, Apple. So Apple Music is gonna pay you about $7,000 per million streams. Spotify is gonna pay you about $4,300 per million streams. But the reason that Spotify is less is because over half of their users are free. So they make their money off of those users by advertising. Now, Apple makes their money off their users by subscriptions, which means they make a lot more money. You know what I mean? And then you go to the bottom of the barrel, which is YouTube, which pays you $1,300 per million streams. And that's because they're all advertising. They don't have a paid subscription. And so that's the reason for those pay rates. But most people usually lean towards Apple. So if I'm talking to an artist just in general, I'm going to assume off just averages, law of averages, they will probably make around $5,000 per million streams. And so that's a great gauge of how much you'll get paid for streaming. You know what I mean? Those are probably the simplest averages you can put together.
And then the major streaming platforms are Spotify, Tidal, Apple.
Yeah.
And pretty much that's it, right?
Pandora, YouTube, Amazon. Those are like the large 6. And you also have Audio Max, Spinrilla, SoundCloud. I mean, what we call digital service providers, meaning people that service you the music and listen to the music on, they're called digital service providers. There are about 250 of them. So there is many of them. Again, we just go back to like the top 3.
You dropping gems right now because I didn't even know there was over 250.
Yeah, there's 250 because you got like over in the UK you have Deezer. There's so many, man. There's just really small ones. Because like if you remember, I don't know how old you are, but if you remember Napster still exists. People still stream music on Napster. So I mean, there's over 250 of them. And so when you're sending your music out through TuneCore, DistroKid, they're sending out to about 250 providers.
So is that the smart thing that an artist should do? They should go ahead and get the DistroKid and then go ahead and send it out to everybody. That's the smartest way.
Yeah, no, you want to send it to everybody because you never know where your spark could come from. You know, you could pop off on Pandora. You know what I mean? You never know which platform is going to work for you because every platform, this thing, I think, you know, the average person doesn't understand that each platform has its own demographic. The same people that listen to Apple Music are not the same people that listen to Spotify. You know what I mean? Apple Music is more of a, I don't know what the proper word, I'm just going to say urban because I can't think of what other word to use, but more of an urban demographic versus Spotify being more of a middle class white demographic. So these are not the same people on those platforms. So you don't know who your audience is until you test the water. And so you want to put it everywhere and see where your particular audience is.
Absolutely. So now everyone says that Tidal is the highest paying stream. Yeah. Talk to us about why Tidal is the highest paying.
Of course, by choice. You know what I mean? They're paying you about $12,000 per million streams. But the thing about that is, you know, they don't have such a large base. Like I think they're a little over 3 million subscribers. To put that in
They're the
perspective,
highest, I think they're the highest subscription though.
yeah, they also are the highest subscription. But to put in perspective, Spotify is over 400 million. So you know what I mean. So obviously, being on title, that you're gonna make more money if you stream, but you're not gonna stream that much because there just isn't a base there to stream you. You know what I mean? So they do pay you more, but that's 9 times out of 10 not where you're gonna make your money.
Got it.
Yeah.
That's actually interesting. So $12,000 per million streams on Spotify.
Yeah, I mean, Tidal, and just on a positive side, 'cause I don't want to sound like I'm negative on Tidal. I mean, Tidal is a great platform, and I know all of the people that work there, and what they do so well is their marketing. Like if you remember before the pandemic, Tidal was always giving you a concert. Tidal was always, they were always in the culture of the culture. So I mean, they're a remarkable platform, but just in the sense of making money, just being forward, like you're not gonna see a lot of money there because it's just not a strong enough base.
So now break it down to like Spotify now. So that's what Tidal's breaking out. So a million streams on Spotify. What are they turning around for that?
You mean money? I told you about 4,300. But Spotify, I would say has probably the strongest artist tools. So if I was an artist, that's somewhere where I really want to learn everything that they're doing because they can amplify you much faster than most other platforms. So I would just suggest anybody that's an artist, go ahead and learn everything you can about how to use those artist tools on Spotify, because they are phenomenal.
Okay, all right. He's dropping gems. And he's doing them for free tonight. So talk to us about real quick, man, about the YouTube game. A lot of people don't understand that with YouTube you can be monetized, by just having 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in a certain amount of time that you could, if it's original content and it's your music, you can start making money. Talk to us about YouTube real quick.
Well, the first thing I'll say about YouTube that people don't realize is music only accounts for a little under 25% of YouTube's revenue, which means 75% of the stuff on there isn't music. And so most artists get stuck in, I'm only putting my music videos here. No, you need to put all of your content there. You know what I mean? Because number one, if you're signed to a label, any music content you put up, they're going to receive that revenue. But any content without your music, you'll receive the revenue direct from YouTube. YouTube pays direct to the artist or direct to whoever is using it. You know what I mean? So that's the first thing I want to make sure artists know is all content should be on YouTube.
People in the back that did not hear you say that. I don't think a lot of people even caught that gem. Drop that one more time for them.
Well, number one, if you're signed to anyone, a label, indie label, whatever case may be, when you put up your music videos, they receive that revenue. But when you put up content without your music, that revenue comes direct to you on YouTube. YouTube sends that money direct to your account. You know what I mean? And so, like I said, 75% of the money made on YouTube is non-music content. You know what I mean? So as an artist, you have to learn to tap into that revenue stream. Artists are always saying, how can I make more money? Well, it's right there for you on YouTube. Put up content and get paid off of that content direct. YouTube pays you direct. It doesn't pay the label, it pays you. So that's definitely a thing to know about YouTube.
Yes, that's a complete fact. And they own, well, you don't get to really own, when you on these other people's platforms, you don't really own nothing. But you get to really dictate though how you able to make your money on YouTube, because you can start posting as much as you want to. Because once you monetize.
Yeah, definitely.
So people don't understand that's definitely a gem. YouTube is one of the hidden treasures that people don't tap into as much.
I mean, most influencers make their money on YouTube. Like, so for instance, just Desi Banks, Country Wayne, they're posting stuff on Instagram all the time, but their real money maker is YouTube. They're posting long form content on YouTube. Not to say that short form doesn't work either, but their money's coming from YouTube. They just use Instagram to build the influence. But YouTube is where the real money comes from.
So now break down Instagram and the value of Instagram to artists. How important is Instagram to artists and crucial in having a career in music?
Well, I mean, I'll just say this, like streaming is all about audience, right? So the more ears you can get on it, the more money you make. Anytime they play the song, you make money. And YouTube is where the audience is. That's where the people live. You know what I mean? The only sad part about YouTube is the algorithm is meant to oppress versus meant to, share. Like they're not trying to let you see all of the followers. You know what I mean? the algorithm literally oppresses to make sure
But how about
the followers don't see it.
how important is Instagram to artists though?
Oh, that's say YouTube. I meant Instagram.
Oh,
When I was
okay.
just talking just then, did I say YouTube? I'm sorry. I meant Instagram. I'm sorry. YouTube doesn't do that. Instagram oppresses. The algorithm shows your post to about 10% of your followers, and if it does well as far as like engagement, it'll show it to a little more. And the reason for that is because they want you to pay for the ads. They want you to, you know, buy the ads to reach the audience. You know what I mean? But even with that being said, that is where the audience is, and so, you know, I advise you to run the ads. You know what I mean? You just got to do what you got to do. It's a business, and you got to use that business to amplify your business.
But can I drop a little secret gem in here? Don't ads through Instagram. Run the ads through Facebook.
Yeah, you're saying don't do the boosted post. That's
Don't.
what you're saying. Exactly. And then the one thing I'll add to that is when you're running these ads, you want to use the best asset. And so the way that to find the best asset is what's already organically working on your Instagram page, because that's the content that people like. You take that content and you use that and you run ads on it. You move it over to Facebook, meaning like I download the video. It's probably all in my phone, right? So I take the video, go to Facebook Ad Manager, and I run an ad against that video. And I know the ad is going to work well because it's already worked on my page organically. So that's one of the major keys is you have to take your best content and run ads with that content versus just running it on a music video clip or whatever you think they need to see. They already told you what they want to see on your Instagram page. Go to your Instagram page. What's the best working content? Okay, take that. Go to Facebook Ad Managers, run ads on that.
Definitely. Man, you dropping gems in here and you doing them for free, okay?
It's all good, man.
Let's start to charge people. He's going to drop his cash app. So start, make sure y'all getting ready to start paying up because it's a lot of gems and it's for free. Yes. Bro, you giving us so much that we ain't even required tonight, man.
No, it's all good, bro.
But it's all about literally spreading the knowledge because I feel like when you pay it forward, you're gonna get it back. And you know what I'm saying? You just educated so many people, 40 people on the live right now, you know, on getting on just kind of leveling up. Just literally through DistroKid, he just gave y'all a gem. Through DistroKid, you get pushed through over 200 and how many platforms?
About 250.
Okay? Yes. That's 250. That's 250 people to be great, 250 areas to figure out your niche, whatever the case may be. Then in addition to that, you got to make sure you tap in with the YouTube because the YouTube is going to give you that extra boost and that's your original content and your money for you to have that the label don't own, correct?
Right, exactly.
Right? Yeah. That was number 2. So then close it out with one more thing that you feel like we need to all know in terms of kind of monetizing the music today.
I mean, just people need to understand that they are a business. Like as an artist, you are a business. You have the capability of making millions. That's a business. That's not a hobby. That's not, oh, I care about my art only. Bro, if you're making millions, you are a business and people will rape you for those millions if you don't understand that you're a business. That's what an entrepreneur is. You know what I mean? An entrepreneur is someone who coordinates a business. You know what I mean? And so I'm trying to get artists to understand from day one, learn the business. Learn if you want to be in this business, learn the business. Then that way nobody can take anything from you. You know what I mean? Nobody can take anything from you because you're thinking of it as a business person rather than just an artist. You know what I mean? Music is the only business where they'll give you the money up front without you first proving that you understand the business. And they do that on purpose because they don't want you to understand because that's how they can take as much off you as possible. So I'm telling you, if you want to be in the business, learn the business. And then that way you're smooth, you're good to go. Most artists fall off after about 2.5 to 3 years, and they fall off because they don't understand the business. They thought this was fun and games. They thought, oh, okay, you know, I'm gonna do whatever I want. I can act a certain way. I can't move professionally. I can shit on this person. Business doesn't work like that. That's not how business works. You know what I'm saying? So when you come at it with a business mindset, everything is different to you now. You move different. You treat people better. You know what I'm saying? Because you understand this is networking, not just that's just a guy from the label. No, that's part of your network. That's somebody that's working on your business. You know what I mean? So it's just a different mindset once you understand I'm an entrepreneur. Once you understand this is a business I am. Once you understand I'm a business. You know what I mean? Jay-Z said it. I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman.
Okay?
Yes.
Okay, like that's what you are.
Okay.
And so people need to understand that.
Man, you dropping too many gems on here. I'm gonna have to just tell you that, Mr. McKee.
Appreciate it.
You okay?
Mm.
Yes.
That's all we gotta say right now. Business. I've been preaching this from the beginning of just since I've been talking. You gotta just know the business of anything you want to do. You gotta know the
Right.
business.
Right.
Because they're gonna rob you, they're gonna turn you, they're gonna trick you. If you understand the business, can't nobody run game on you because you know
Right.
business.
Yes.
Yeah.
On top of that, it just makes you a better person because you're knowledgeable and you
Yeah.
less, especially for black people, be less ignorant to what it is that somebody could lie or kind
Right.
of get you into doing something that's not beneficial for you or your legacy that you're trying to leave. So it's
Right.
just understanding the business, bro. That I think was the perfect closer. You know what I'm
No
saying?
doubt, bro.
Just bringing it all together for us, man. Tell the people where they can find you.
My Instagram is jrmckee.co, which is also my website. I have a free webinar, Intro to Streaming, which basically teaches people about the streaming business. So I definitely urge everybody to go take that. You'll learn a lot from that. It's about 30 minutes. And it's free. So just tap into it, check it out, and it'll point you in the right direction of what the streaming business is. So definitely check that out. But jrmckee.co, that's my Instagram, that's my website. Just tap in with me, DM me. I answer all my DMs because I really am here to make people entrepreneurs. And so people always hit me with questions. I always hit them with answers. You know what I mean? So yeah, tap in.
Well, absolutely, man. Please do not be a stranger on Black Culture to Break Down.
No doubt, man. It's a great platform, bro. I'm glad Travis actually tapped in with me. So, you know what I mean? So yeah, I appreciate y'all.
Absolutely, man. After this live, we're gonna be tapped in. We're gonna definitely be cool, bro. Appreciate you.
For sure.
All right,
All
man.
right.
Everybody.
Have a good evening.
All right, bye. So he dropped gems upon gems upon gems for free, for free, for free. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So make sure y'all understand. Start loading up y'all guns because it's really tough for hunting season. Okay, and you got to make sure you getting ready for war, because that's what it is for real. If you're not ready for, you're not playing checkers, you're playing chess. It's a lot that got to go into this music game. It's a lot that goes into any game. All right, make sure you know what you're talking about. Make sure you know what the hell you're doing. Make sure you're dope at what you do. Okay, make sure you know. Make sure you're good at what you do.
Yes.
I see a lot of people that's mad whack. That's not gonna fly no more.
No.
Make sure you swag. Make sure you dope. Make sure you lit. Make sure you educated. Make sure you taking your craft seriously.
Yes.
That's all I'm saying. All right, let's get Mr. Khalil in the building. That's the last one. And then we're gonna wrap it up with Mr. Talk about T. Let's get Khalil. Drop a mad G. What up, bro?
How you doing? How you doing?
What's going
What's
on?
up?
Welcome
Nothing. I'm just up at school right now.
Are you in school?
Yeah, I'm up at school until May.
Until May.
Yeah.
A student in the building, everybody.
Yeah.
Yo, we definitely bangs with people that get that education and gets to the bag. Understand? So that's what it's about. All right. So tell me who you are, what you do.
My name is Khalil. I'm a student. I work full time, and I rap, sing, R&B, all that. I've been making music since I was a little kid.
Okay.
But I actually just started writing a couple months ago, so
Okay.
I put out an album, and we're seeing where this goes.
All right. Well, listen, man. On the Black Culture, the breakdown, bro, on the platform right now.
Yeah.
On here that's and hear what you got to say. So how do you feel like your music has an influence on the culture? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you feel like?
Well, growing up, I always listened to like Chris Brown and like Usher and Neo and all that. And I feel like nowadays that kind of music is kind of like lost a little bit, you know what I mean?
A little
And
bit.
I kind of want to bring it back a little bit, but I also want to add in some of the new stuff like the Lil Baby and all that. And I really love all that music and stuff like that. So I'm trying to combine it as much as I can.
That's 100% facts.
Yes.
Chris Brown's music is no more.
No.
Chris Brown. Chris Brown. Okay.
No.
You know, so I don't know what's going on with a lot. They're actually hyped to hear people bring back Usher, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Before we get into this conversation, let's get the music queued up.
Okay.
I think the people are ready. They say, yes, sir. Naomi Diaz, yes, sir. All right. So talk to us about what you're about to play for us.
I'm about to play Down Bad off my album. It's the 4th song. It has a couple features on it from a kid from my school, actually, and then one of my hometown friends.
Is it on Spotify?
And it's on everywhere, all platforms. You can find it on Spotify, SoundCloud, all that.
Do you want me to play it or you want to play it? You want me to play it?
You can play it. You can play it. It'll probably sound better if you play it.
All right, let me pull it up. What is your give me your artist name?
Khalil, Kahlil.
Khal.
Lil.
What?
It's Kahlil.
Oh, Kahlil.
Yeah.
One more time. And then what's that?
Down Bad.
Down Bad.
Yeah.
Down Bad. Khalil, it's not coming up. My thing always do this to me. Every time, same thing for that. Khalil.
I got you if you can't find it.
On Spotify. Khalil. It's all one word?
No, space in between Down Bad. Down and then space bad.
Nah, it's not popping. But I'm gonna have my producer put it up. But you go ahead and put it up in the meantime. And if not, we'll go ahead and put it up. But you can try to put it up too. But in the meantime, we read some of these comments. Everybody's saying he needs to be on Billboard Top 10 right now. They saying, okay, that's Naomi Diaz. They say, yes, sir. They say, y'all not ready for the heat. Okay, so Voyage. Oh, that's it? That's you?
Yeah, it's right there.
Okay, got it. That's right. Thank you, producer. Let me just, hold on a second. Let me just pop it up for him. All right, let's get to the music. Let's get to it, all right?
Let's go.
This one's called Down Bad. Show some love in the comments, y'all. Let's see.
This one kind of hit. You see it down bad.
Nah, this is straight fire. I got it. Nah, that
Thank you.
Nah, first of all, the fire emojis is going crazy. David is giving you A, straight fire. Wanda Day saying fire. This is saying this is talent. Naomi Diaz. Come on, bro. That song was fire. Talk to us about the track.
Thank you. What was that?
Talk to us about that track, man.
That track, I wrote that actually like a couple months ago, and what inspired me, I was thinking about, like, you ever had like a girl that kept trying to come back after you like cut her off, and she just like, oh nah, I gotta come back after she sees you winning, right?
Okay.
I literally I dropped a couple songs and I was like, all right.
You said after she see you winning?
Yeah, she see you winning, and you like, oh, I know you down bad right now.
Oh, you better stop playing out here. So you basically started leveling up, and she tried to pull up.
Yeah, and now I know she down bad.
Oh shit!
Yes.
You down bad.
There we go.
Stop, bro. That's a hit. I did.
Thank you.
Of Come on, man. Chris Brown, Omari, all of that. Super dope. You know how to dance?
Yeah, a little bit.
Type of music for people that I always tell, because I'm a choreographer, for people that do this type of, and I direct video. So I always, for this, you gotta know how to move. Crucial. You don't have
Yeah.
that you like, yo, and you know how to dance is going to let you literally know other audience. You know what I'm saying? You said Chris Brown, you said Usher, all of them know how to dance.
All dancers.
Right? So you just make sure you just keep that up too. But give us a track. Let me see what else you got. What you want
Another track. You want to speed it up? Well, not speed it up. You want to keep the pace or slow it down a little bit?
Give us, I don't know, give us whatever you want.
All right, you can play the first track. It's Wish.
Slow it down.
Oh, slow it down. Okay, so there's a track called Miss You. It's number 3.
Miss You is number 3. It's on the same track. It's on the
same album.
All right. I'm gonna get you right now. Miss You.
Yeah, we got a music video coming out with this too.
Okay. If y'all feeling this Miss You, drop some fire emojis. Kid Khaled.
I tell you that I miss you, girl, I can never forget you. Ain't looking through my past cause I see the shit that we've been through. And now I know it hurts because you were never an issue. The only thing I'm left with is all of these dirty tissues. Cause I give you what you want and never what you needed. Try to give you all my love but I never succeeded. But still, the day you left, I just couldn't believe it. But you were, girl, I was under. You see me at my you're the only one I love, you think I had. You know I always feel said. And all these other girls, yeah, they just in your head. Just trying to be real. I'm probably just feels like you was never down. Never knew the deal. I know I was wrong. You should be together in a house up on the hill. Gonna feel again, show me how to deal with it. I was both wrong, so I can let you listen. I thought you was innocent. Brought me back to hell, use you like a drug. From my head up like a sin. I was so cool.
Nah. Feel like I was back in like nostalgic, like back in high school. I'm a grown ass man. And I'm in back in high school and my shorty, I'm just like, yo, it just gives me that Chris Brown, like.
That's the goal.
That's the
goal.
That was a vibe, bro. Comments is going crazy. Crazy.
Thank you guys.
They said, my fave is Miss You. They saying fire. Those vocals are fire. David saying, let's go. Come on. They give you roses fire. They give you A. Now, this is bugging out right now. That was ill.
Thank you.
Add that to my list now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
I know if you know what I do. I actually have a school. I'm a choreographer. And I dance to mad people. And I think this is a track that I'm actually gonna rock out to one time. And actually maybe
go for it. I actually got a TikTok contest going on for $100 with 2 of the songs. Down Bad, the first song, and then Decline.
You said,
yeah. It ends the 3rd.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
TikTok competition going on for $100. Everybody, listen, he's announcing the TikTok competition details right now. Listen, go ahead and tell them what's up.
It ends the 3rd, the last day to submit. Winners are picked the 17th. All you got to do is make a TikTok, follow me on Instagram, all that. The link is in my bio to the songs. You can use Down Bad or Decline. Just make a video, tag me in it, and best video wins $100.
That's a fact, huh?
Yes.
Come on, yo. Super lit. Bro, this is fire. You know what I'm saying? I work with a lot of artists. I don't know if you know, but I work with some people. I work with Yara. I've done stuff. Done a lot of stuff. This is fire. I listen to a lot of people.
Thank you.
That's fire. You know, artists come out all the time. Oh, I do music. I do music, and you just be like, and you just listen, but then sometimes you feel like an artist isn't ready to ask you for dance because when the content is good like that, you gotta make sure you're ready to go all the way. Great,
Well,
great.
I'm just ready to get better. I'm just ready to get better because I just started writing a couple months ago, actually in I think June. So that was my first song is actually on this album.
Nah,
My
definitely.
first song ever.
They saying you got this. They say you got hits, right? Vocals. Well, bro, you want to say something? We want to get us out of here, bro. Give us some vocals live, man. You want to
Some vocals.
Yeah.
Let's see. You've been on my mind. I grow fonder every day. Lose myself in time. Just thinking of your face. God only knows. Nah, I can't keep going. I'm in a college dorm right now. I can come knocking on the door.
Listen. First of all, you put your music out there.
Yeah.
Putting in the work. Right now, this is a part of your promo run. Right now, it is. When artists put music out, they put a press tour together. You got interviews, you got press runs. This is what you're doing. So you're on function right now. Shout out to you, my dude.
Thank you.
So,
I appreciate you inviting me.
Of course, man. Let the people know where they can find you and what you got going on next.
You can find me on Instagram at Khalil's Will. My Twitter, all the same thing, Khalil's Will. On Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, it's just Khalil, Kahlil, and that's all.
Well, everybody, make sure y'all are following Khalil, and make sure y'all are following me.
Yes.
All right, make sure y'all follow me. Okay, everybody, Khalil. So that was Khalil, everybody. Oh, Khalil's still here. Oh, okay, he's not. He's gone. That was Khalil, everybody. Clap it up for the homie. It takes a lot of courage to put your music out. Number one, he's in school. He's hustling. Everybody on this live was hustling. Black men in music. Yo, I'm saluting y'all right now.
Yes.
Because I know what it takes to even get into this industry, and it's no joke. All right?
Yes.
It's a lot to even get in. It's a lot to even stay in. It's even harder to just be able to turn music around and keep growing.
Yes.
Let's get Talk About T back in the building and wrap this up. But this is a super dope episode. Super dope episode. Right there. Here you go.
Oh damn, I'm down there. What's up?
Yeah, what you doing down there?
I don't know why the phone was like that, but
what's up, bro? Man, clap it up for Talk About T, everybody.
man,
you put this whole thing together, and I think this is super dope. I feel like everybody that you brought on here tonight, you casted, you executive produced, put the questions together, you put the whole vision together, Black Men in Music title, and I feel like today was a hit. And everybody on here was definitely something that I need to take my hat off to, all right?
now they all dope, upcoming, and I'm just wait. Are you still talking?
No, I'm done.
My bad. It was like lagging a little bit, but yeah, no, they all dope artists and A&R, and you know, they just talented people, and so I would definitely want to get them on your show and you know, highlight them.
Definitely, man. Well, bro,
yes,
you definitely hit it out the park, and I definitely feel like they dropped a lot of gems from music. Yo, the fact that A-Game came on here swinging with that Derrick Rose, I feel like that was fire off rip.
Yeah.
Right?
yes,
That was fire off rip. Then I feel like the Mark II came on, and that was also super fire. That's that Bryson Tiller mixed with. All right.
Yeah, I need to DM him like just straight go off in his DMs and be like, drop all of this music, stop holding it, and drop that mug.
yes.
He needs to drop that. I've been waiting for that for the longest. He's trying to give us little snippets on Instagram. Now drop that mug so we can listen to it.
That's a whole fact.
Yes.
Drop that music, man. And both of them have positive messages.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what definitely stood out to me because it's like, yo, we're losing a lot of rappers, we're losing a lot of people. Music
Yeah, for sure.
definitely takes for us to kind of change the narrative of how we want our music to sound like, and then start highlighting people that actually got something dope to say. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
so both of them, shout out to both of them.
Yes.
Yeah, we moved on to McKee, man, that dropped so many gems.
Man.
How to be in the game with streams, with the YouTube, bro. What was your thought on that?
Man, no, he's dope. Like I met him on Clubhouse. Like we
Hey.
connected off Clubhouse. Like when did Clubhouse start? In December. That's when I hopped on. And after that we just connected and I was like, he dope. Get him on this show like ASAP so he can let these people know like how to stream their music, how to, get money for it too. So he dope.
McGee out of here, okay?
Yes.
That's a whole fact. Then we ended it out with Khalil, young Chris Brown / Neo, all right?
That man.
Got the vocals, that got the tunes, he's gonna have these girls out here going crazy. So
Yes.
what do you think about his setup, bro?
Man, he dope. I think I low key met him on Instagram too. Or Clubhouse. I don't know. We connected. We we linked up. I listened to his music. I seen him posting little snippets and everything. And he came out with the album, and I was all like, get him on that show ASAP. So yeah.
Really, man, that's a whole fact.
Yes.
I definitely feel like the show went off without a hitch, and the guests pulled up. Y'all showed up, definitely educated. And T. Travis, I appreciate you putting that together. So my hat off to you.
I appreciate you.
All right. Well, everybody, this is episode 5, season 2 of Black Culture to break down black men in music. I am your boy Jersey, and this is your kid. This is the kid Travis. Talk by
I'm
T.
dead.
Let him know where they can find you.
Oh, where y'all can find me. Y'all can follow me at Talk by T on Instagram. Hit my DMs if y'all wanna, make a film. I'm a film director, and shout out to Jersey in the show, highlighting black people. Black history is our history, you know what I'm saying? So, boom.
Black history is our history. And Daisy, had a super successful episode today. And we will see y'all next week. I got some heat coming for y'all. Make sure y'all stay tuned. But Black Culture to Breakdown is definitely going to continue. And we're here for a minute. But we out. Travis, we out of here, bro.
Peace out.